welcome to Home Team Advantage. This is Mike Egan. I'm Gary Gimbetti, and we're here to break down.
You say that with such conviction.
Well, because that's who you are.
That
And
is
that's
my
who I am.
I'm Gary
So-
Gimbetti.
We're going to break down some sports for you, see if you enjoy it or not. We hope you have enjoyed us all these years. But it's
All
hard to say.
7 years?
Yeah, however many years it's been. Unbelievable. We just say that all the time, though. But we have some.
You don't look 42.
Not 42. I wish I was 42. But we
Sorry,
have.
I won't interrupt you
All
anymore.
right, we have some state tournaments.
I
Updates.
saw a really bad movie last night.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I won't tell you what it was rated.
Strobe lights.
Lights.
Okay.
Oh, you know what we're talking about before we go on the air.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
that's all right. That's why we do this show, so we can hopefully inject a little humor into it, and you'll laugh a little bit.
That was part of the movie. Some injections were going on.
But we have now to segue. We have some state tournaments going on.
I got in trouble with that one. Ron gave me a dirty look.
We have state meets in track and tennis, and tennis actually started today. Well, team tennis started on Tuesday, went Wednesday, and they crowned a champion. Rock Ridge was. I can't remember if they lost in the semifinals. I don't remember if they won their third. I think they lost their third place match. So congratulations to them on a great year.
Well, there was 4 individuals from the Hibbing.
But 4 individuals from Hibbing are playing in the doubles portion of the tournament. Jack Gabardi and Cooper Hendrickson and Isaiah Hildenbrand and Keaton Petrick are both down there. They're both playing at 10 o'clock today, or played at 10 o'clock today. Hopefully, they can move on and get into like the quarterfinals or whatever will come next. This is the round, I'm assuming, of I'm not sure if it's 30, maybe it's 16. They have a round of 16, and then you get into the round of 8.
And that's still played out in Bloomington there?
Yeah, Reed Sweet Tennis Center. It probably is in Bloomington. I would assume it's down 35 there.
Yep.
Yeah, so it might be closer to Bloomington than Minneapolis. But so good luck to them. Hopefully they can advance a couple. Well, hopefully at least one of the teams advances, and
Right.
hopefully both advance. So good. Congratulations to them. They were first and second actually in the region.
Mm-hmm.
So they beat
That
some
was-
good teams.
I was going to say, it was kind of an upset when both of the teams made it. Because one team beat the Rock Ridge.
I think they both did. I think they
Okay.
both beat Rock Ridge teams to get in there. So yeah, that was a good showing, and hopefully they have a good showing down at state. And then the state track meets. The Hibbing boys have one member down there, and I know who it is. I mean, it's Aiden Shepard in the shot put.
Is
But
that is that the university, that indoor track?
No, it's in St. Michael, Albertville.
Oh,
So they moved it from Hamlin. It was always at Hamlin, and then they moved it. Maybe due to COVID, they moved it to St. Michael, Albertville, and it's been there.
it didn't go that far then?
I don't-
COVID?
Yeah, well, however, but Aiden is the first shot putter in Hibbing to go to state since 1992, and that was Eric McKibben.
Oh, wow.
And then the last discus thrower was, oh no, I'm going to get this wrong. It was Barry Bigelow in 2001 or 2002.
Okay.
So Aiden's in rarefied air there, being one of the only. But his throw at the section was 51 feet something, and that was a new personal record. It's like 51.2 or somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly. I didn't see him do it. I was down there on Saturday watching the rest of the finals, but the shot put final was the Wednesday before. So he set a personal record in the prelims, and then he set a personal record in the finals to advance. So, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Without getting a thrower down there, and we've had some decent throwers in this school, but obviously there's been better at the other school. So congratulations to Aiden. Hopefully he makes the podium.
Yeah.
You know, he's only like 4 or 5 inches shy of what the top throwers are down there, so maybe he can bust one off and get onto the podium, maybe finish in the top 5. That would be kind of nice. Yep. And then the girls, Tara Hertling, Jocelyn Strukel, Jory Anderson, and Melina Sullivan advanced in the 4x8. They did not set a school record again. They set the school record at the Hamlin Elite Meet in April, and then they didn't run together that often after that meet until now the section meet. And they ran a 9:30 something down in Hamlin, and they ran a 9:32 at the 7 AA meet. They placed first. They beat Proctor by a pretty decent margin, like 4 or 5 seconds, which is a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but there was a gap between them and the rails, and they ended up finishing first. And their main goal is to win a state title, and we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's, I guess, I can't, well, just through hearing some stuff over at Saturday at the meet, I guess a couple of teams maybe ran their personal bests from other sections, so I don't know, but they did place behind Minnetonka and Wayzata, which are 3A schools down there, so there's no reason why they couldn't beat the rest of the doubles.
Now, is this an indoor track, do you know?
No, this is all.
So weather will play
Yeah, well, it will. Yeah, if there's wind or whatever,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, and I hope they do well. It would be nice, because Julia Girardi's the last Hibbing girl to win state titles, and I think she won 2 years in a row in a pole vault.
Yep.
Yeah, and guess who I saw coaching the GNK pole vaulters the other day? Her. And evidently, the Milstead kid improved since she started working with him. He improved over a foot
Oh, wow.
in his pole vault, and that's where he's going to compete at state. They're competing today, I believe, in the pole vault down there, and so So it would be nice to have another state champion come out of this deal. And then Tara Hertling will be running in the 800 finals or prelims or whatever they have for the 800. And then Bryn Babich will be running in the 400 prelims. I believe that's all on, I think it all happens tomorrow. So, and then the finals will be Saturday.
Okay.
So hopefully they advance into the finals. And Bryn wasn't quite sure. She placed third, and the top two in each section go down. And she found out that she was third. She was crying her eyes out because she thought she had missed out until Coach Sullivan went out jumping and screaming and yelling, saying she made it by time standard.
Oh.
So her tears of sadness turned to tears of joy, like in a flat or a blink of an eye, I guess. So congratulations to Bryn. She ran really hard in that race, and we just had a couple guys miss out.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all the talking, I know, but I guess I've been there. I was there, so I hate to not let you talk because I know you
No,
like
that's
to.
okay, because our producer director extraordinaire told me I can't say anymore after the last comment I made.
Well, I must have went over my head because I don't even understand what you said, to be honest. And then on the golf side of it, Andrew Slatton, who's a junior, I believe, I'm not positive, so I'm not being quoted on that, did advance for the second year in a row. He placed, I don't know, like, after the two teams, I believe, no, I think that after the championship team, they take the next 5 golfers, and he was in that top 5. So, and last year I know he shot in the 90s his first round, and then second round he got down in the low 80s. So he's hoping to, improve on that first day, which starts I think the 10th at Sand Creek down in Jordan.
Okay.
So he'll be competing down there.
Well, hopefully again the weather holds for that one too.
And I actually, to make it better, both the boys and the girls golf teams both did advance back to the second day. They placed in the top 4. And for the girls, that had been a long time in coming. So congratulations to the group. To Kayla Bizey, I believe it is the coach, and she got the girls back there, and obviously the boys got back, and
We'll see all that paid off coming to the simulator and practicing.
well, I hope, hopefully it did. That would be great, because they both did an outstanding job. You know, they're, I know Gavin Schweiberger and Ethan Sunval were in the mix after the first day of the event. They were both down in the 70s, shot in the upper 70s, but they just couldn't hold it together on the second day. And hey, the quarry's not an easy course
No,
by any means. So if you can shoot well there, you earned what you get. So
and we won't bring up your golf game.
no, it's awful.
Okay.
You had to bring it up, didn't you?
Well,
I know I'm depressed again.
how's that song go? Tomorrow, tomorrow.
well,
There's always tomorrow.
when you can't hit a drive off the ground or in the air, then something's wrong with your game.
Well, you just hit it the best that you can, and then when you drop the other one out of your pocket, make it look better, then you're fine.
And yeah, unfortunately, that's pretty much the case. But you
Yeah.
can't do that in golf.
Speaking of that, remember we didn't talk about that, or did we talk about when that happened? When what's his name got arrested at the
Oh, Scheffler.
Scheffler at the golf? Now they dropped all charges.
All charges are.
Yeah.
Does that shock you?
No.
No, because
No.
well, number one, the police officer didn't have his vest camera on.
Yeah.
So they can't verify the fact that he actually got dragged
Right.
by the car.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and whatever. I mean, I'm sure Scheffler knows he made a mistake,
Yeah.
and he shouldn't have done what he did. And if he learned, obviously he should learn from it. But he is a grown man. I mean, you learn from your mistakes, and I hope he never does it. Because unfortunately, somebody did die
Yes.
getting hit by a bus down there, and so
Yeah.
that was an unfortunate.
But it had nothing to do with Mr. Shepard.
No, he had nothing to do
That's-
with that. But
Speaking of surprises, our local sponsor,
Caribou,
Caribou, today we have
a berry punch shaker.
with strawberries.
There's strawberries and other berry parts in there,
Hmm.
so that's
That's quite the latte.
please go there. Frequent your local Caribou coffee.
Frequent all your local dealers, businesses.
True, that's true. I don't want to leave anybody out.
Of course, your dealers, some of the dealers you deal with are illegal, but you know what I'm saying.
No, whatever. I'll pay for it in the end, probably.
You usually do. All right, we got high school, college. There's not really a whole lot going
No,
on
there's
over
not. Then the minors started last weekend,
Yep.
but I still haven't heard word of how they did or not. They have a few. Let me find that in here.
While you're looking that up, can I just put a plug in for the Miracle League, which
Yeah.
started last
Yes,
Thursday?
please.
We had our Miracle League to start it. Our adult players that came out, we had over 50
Ooh,
individuals. And this year we'll be celebrating our 10th anniversary. So we've contacted a lot of the local pro sports teams for some giveaways, and maybe Twins. When we first started, Ken Herbeck was up, so they're trying to get him to see if he might come back up. But stay tuned, because I think we're going to do it in August. So
okay. Well, that would be great.
Yep.
Be great to see. I've never met Kent Herbeck. It would be
Yep.
nice to meet him.
him and Marnie Gellner.
Gellner.
She was here.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So they played the Bemidji Blue Ox at Bemidji State University, and now on the 9th, which is what, Sunday,
under
they have the Bemidji Bucks.
they have two teams from
Like
Bemidji,
the Milwaukee Bucks.
Bucks.
I don't want you to be starting something funny here because
I
I
won't.
said Bucks. Okay.
No, what'd you say?
And the game times are 12 and 2 p.m., so they will be at home that day. I still don't have,
If it doesn't rain.
yeah, and I still don't have Legion or VFW schedules. I'll have to get a hold of the Zubiches, and I believe Logan Radovich is coaching the Legion again.
Good.
So I'll get schedules for them. And we'll, but they only have what, 1, 2, 3, well, they had regular season games, they have that one, plus another one against Rainy Lake. and then another one against Roseau, and those are late July, late June.
Yep.
And then they are hosting the region tournament on August 3rd, 3rd and 4th, and on the 10th. So that'll be nice. That'll be some good
Yep.
baseball, because you know, town league ball,
It's fun to watch.
it's fun though. Yeah, there's a lot of good
Fun to watch.
players. So that'll be an interesting.
I ran into Mr. Dave Bruss the other day, and Little League is off and running. I think they've got 3 weeks they've been playing so far, so that's up and running down at the Little League field. So a lot of things happening down at Bennett Park. Got the water spray thing working. I saw that the other day.
And I'm sure the
Yep.
pickleball courts will be ready to go at some point
I
here.
drove past those the other day, and it's all fenced in.
Yeah, they're kind of getting like your Miracle League
Once
field.
you're in, you
Boy,
can't
yeah,
get
you
out.
can't get out of there.
Unless you
So,
can jump the fence.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's nice to see.
it's like it looks like a penitentiary.
Yeah, well, you said that, Gary, not
Okay.
me. Remember those?
From the outside,
From those
I'm not
cards
saying
and
from the
leathers.
inside.
Oh, it's not that bad. They haven't put the barbed wire up yet. I mean, whoops. They
But hey, they need a spot. Pickleball's a growing game. I
Yep.
mean, and I know that. Well,
Okay.
I won't say anything about the tennis court one. So
Be careful what you say about your pickle, too.
sure. God, your mind goes.
City band will be starting.
City band probably start what, next Wednesday or this Wednesday?
No, I think
Oh, it's already Wednesday past, so probably next
Next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I'll look. The 19th.
The 19th is the first city band concert.
Nice.
So every Wednesday after that, up until probably August, the band will be down at the park, and
Big ball.
hopefully the ice cream truck will be down there. That's the one reason. The first reason to go is to listen to the band because they're very good.
Yep.
Second reason to go is because of the ice cream truck.
Kind of hard to blow that trombone when you're sucking out of
On a
ice cream,
what?
right?
Yeah, okay. At least you said ice cream. Yeah, what else now?
tuba.
I was thinking about something else there, but I've totally lost my train of thought.
Well, we had the band, Bennett Park, baseball, Legion, City. What else we got?
I can't think of something off the top of my
Oh,
head.
isn't there some kind of golf tournament coming up soon here too?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the Hibbing High School golf outing is Monday, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I hope I'm right on that. So
Yeah,
I'm sure I don't know how many. According to what I heard this morning, there's a lot of golfers in there. So
Good.
hopefully it turns out to be
Are
a
you playing?
success. No, I will not play.
Oh.
I will not play in it unless somebody asks me. But I don't want to spend 5.5 to 6 hours on
Oh,
you know, it's a fun time. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but that's also.
well, that's, last time I played with you, everybody was wondering, where did Gary go? You're always out in the woods. He's calling in a story. Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling it a story, all right. Well, I'm surprised you didn't. Do you have a team in it?
No,
Okay. Well, it's too bad. We should have
Yeah.
got one in there then.
not too late.
Well, could probably talk to
Well, you know the AD.
Mr. Turner. Yes, maybe he can get us in. Maybe
Close
we have some
personal
pull.
friends?
Yeah, we're close, real close. He did drive by me coming home from track.
You wave?
No, he did not. He passed me up, and his eyes were straight ahead and looking, concentrating on the road. He didn't even notice. But I looked at my rearview mirror and I thought, geez, that looks like his truck. And sure enough, that's who it was.
Oh, I thought maybe you're out walking with the stick and he passed you.
No. This was on 53. He was down at. I didn't see him at the track meet, but did go to the baseball game. Oh yeah, that's the one thing we forgot to do. Baseball team.
Yep.
Last Saturday lost to Hermantown 1-0, and that ended their season.
Yep.
They lost to Rock Ridge. Oh, I can't remember what that Rock Ridge score was.
That's a close one, too.
It was like
I think.
2-1, I
Yeah.
think, or it was 2-0 or whatever it was, or 1-0. Maybe it was 1-0
Yeah,
too.
just weren't able to put runs together.
Well, they had to run, but they got pretty. How can I say hosed
Okay.
on a call that took the run away from them. I don't know. they hit a ground ball, bases loaded, hit a ground ball to second. I don't know how I can make this quick. First base runner, the runner on first stopped, and then he took off, and he ran in front of the ball in front of the infielder. Didn't make contact with the infielder.
Interference.
So no, you can
No, you can run in front.
you can
yes.
run in front of them
Yep.
and screen them. You
Yep.
can't, but if you hit them,
It's interference.
it's interference, and you're automatically, it's a dead ball, and base runners go back. Well, the base umpire, and then the kid missed it. The second baseman missed it, so it went off his glove. So they had a run in, and then the home plate umpire decided he was going to take over, and he called whatever interference from home plate. The base umpire had no say in what
No.
And again, if it was, it was. Did we talk about this last night?
No, we talked about the kid that got kicked out of the game because he put his bat down on the plate.
Oh yeah, because he tapped the plate a
Right.
couple times and he got kicked out. But it's unfortunate. I mean, I guess we did talk about it. I guess I really didn't know much about that play.
No, we didn't talk about that.
No,
play.
so as long as you don't run into the infielder, you're good. As far as I know. I mean,
Yeah, you don't impede his ability to field the ball, you're fine.
yeah, and you can, if a ground ball is hit that way, you can run in front of the ball
you
and
can.
you can screen. You can't stop
No,
and wave your arms or
No.
anything, but you can run and time it so you don't get hit by it.
right. Yeah, because
So-
if the ball would hit him, he's automatically out.
Yeah. So, but that kind of cost them there in a one-run game, and then they beat North Branch 8-4, and then of course lost to Hermantown. And you said that today that Grand Rapids came back and
Last night, from what I saw in the news last night, it looked like Grand Rapids came back 1-2 games.
okay, so
So
they beat
they're on their way to
Denfeld, so
state
they're
then.
going to state again. So
Yep.
there you go. That's a solid program over there,
Yep.
and that's what we have to get to. And I know they want. I know they're trying to build a facility. The Hibbing Baseball Club wants to build a hitting facility.
Yep.
I don't know how. Good luck. I don't know. You got to get the money, but hey.
Well, maybe they'll turf the field at the same time.
Well,
eh?
maybe we can get our field house here and have our indoor track and tennis courts but okay, no, done.
Not if they find
I'm done.
unless they find a big time sponsor.
I know. It's the money part of it always comes in.
But then again, you don't have St. Luke's. You got their new one now. They're under a different name.
Oh,
now.
they are.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the medical community can pull through
Yeah.
for us
So,
and do that. But let's get to the Twins.
ugh,
Are 0-5 against the Yankees.
0-6 after today.
Well, hopefully
Well,
Pablo.
no, they're done now.
No, they play Pablo
true. One
Lopez
more,
pitches
yeah.
tonight. Hopefully he's a streak stopper. But geez, guess who came back to the lineup?
The third baseman
Yeah, Royce Lewis.
had a nice throw the other day. Cannon of an arm.
Well, and guess who hit 2 more home runs? And he's played 3 games and he's hit home runs in all 3 games.
And how many times has he struck out?
I don't know if he has.
Oh,
I know in the first game back against the Yankees, he hit a home run and walked twice.
oh wow.
So that's, boy, just think if he'd have played through April and May, how much better they may have been.
So what are they now? What are they, about 8 games out now? Because
I-
Cleveland hasn't lost at all.
Well, I'm not paying attention to that, but there's 4 or 5 games over 500 now
Yep.
because they can't beat the Yankees. And now after the Yankees, where the heck do they go?
It's going to be somewhere close to the East Coast.
Pirates.
Pirates.
Well, yeah, so hopefully they can. The Pirates aren't that good, I don't think. So hopefully we're better than the Pirates. But, geez, one guy returns to the lineup, and what a difference it makes. And of course, he's not batting. They don't have him.
You bottom of the order?
The Trevor Plouffe last night, or even Glenn Perkins, were saying that he should be batting up in the top 3 to get him up in the first inning
Yep.
to have
least
that
get on base,
opportunity. Yeah, you might maybe get some momentum going or something. But in Rocco's imaginary world, it's better to bat him down below
I
in
think
the
our
order.
Mr. Balboa is taking too many shots to the head.
So whatever, but hopefully now he's going to get in a groove, and hopefully everybody else gets in a groove. I mean, they weren't being no hit through 5 innings last night. And
Yeah.
I didn't think Rodon pitched that great a game the times I turned it over to watch it.
Yep.
Man, maybe breaking out of my.
Are you watching the game
I actually
live?
turned it over and watched it
Wow.
live a couple times. So maybe I'm starting to break out.
Do you have Babe knocking on the door? Hey, turn the game on.
No, Babes doesn't come over to my house. But yeah, so hopefully I'm breaking out of that.
Good.
Because I want to watch Royce Lewis. I really do want to watch him.
Well, you better watch Mr. Buxton because he'll be done here pretty soon.
Well, yesterday he did knock in a run, I think, with a ground ball. So at least he got his bat on it. Correa hit a sacrifice fly. But when you're already down 9-1,
Yeah. What, it ended up 9-5?
yeah. So they did make a decent attempt to come
Yeah.
back, but you can't give up 4 runs in the first inning.
It's just like local. When Hibbing goes to Rapids, there's that stigma that for some reason before they even play, we're going to lose our game.
Well, I don't know if I hope the high school team doesn't have that attitude, but
No, it doesn't. I'm not saying it.
No,
It's just
I know,
that
but
it's the impression you get.
yeah, no, it is. That's reality more than anything.
And that's like the Twins going to Yankee Stadium. So
So that
the,
we'll
other,
see.
the other big news, we'll segue into the professional sports. So the Vikings signed Jefferson. Do you think it's worth it? That was the
yeah.
question Ron threw at us this morning.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I don't.
Highest non-quarterback paid player in the NFL.
Yep. And he got like 90-some or 60-some thousand guaranteed.
Yeah.
After signing.
And I'm 23 years old.
It's not fair.
No.
I've been around for 65 years. You've been around for how many?
Too many.
Too many. We'll never.
More than that. Put
We'll
it
never
that
make
way.
that. We'll never make that. I mean, unless you have made that much.
Oh
money
yeah,
in your
yeah.
life.
That's why I'm sitting here with you.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So neither one of us will make that kind of money. I think you got forced to do that. I don't.
Right.
I don't know. I think our director or producer wanted us to work together. So.
So before I run out of time, the Vikings got new whiteout uniforms, and boy, are they ugly. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure they. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure they are
Yep.
because everybody makes such a big deal over the Vikings.
Yep. Not just so they can sell more jerseys.
Well, and then they're going to end up 5-12,
The hype starts.
and everybody's still going to love the Vikings because they're the Vikings and it's the NFL.
And go Timberwolves.
Well, yeah, there is NHL, MLB, and NBA in this state. The Vikings
Yep.
aren't the cream of the crop.
And we have a professional team that won a world championship.
The women's hockey team.
Women's hockey
And the WNBA. We can't forget them either. And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like on top of the
we
league.
have to talk about Caitlin and her problems next
Well,
show.
what? Yeah. All right. Well, all right. That we've come to the end of another show. For Mike Egan, I'm Gary Gimbetti. We'll see you again on Home Team Advantage.
For over 25 years, U.S. Bank, located at 211 East Howard Street in Hibbing, Minnesota, has provided office and studio space for Hibbing Public Access Television. We are thankful for their ongoing support.